The IRS came out today and they are going after people who are dodging crypto taxes. Check this out. That article, several different cool articles on NFTs, including Disney, again getting into the NFT world. Welcome everyone to OG Crypto and NFTs. My name is Troy, and every day we go over the news for digital assets and NFTs. Now, before we jump into it, hit that like button, bing, bing. We're going to get this channel up. I'm determined every day to put this out. Next, hit that subscribe button. Let's keep subscribing. Let's keep going over this. Let's get the word out that this is the best 5 minutes that you're gonna hear in the crypto industry. And it's not gonna be all about Bitcoin and Ethereum, though we're going over Ethereum today. Let's get right into it. This is the BS story of the day. If you haven't heard about it, we all know that in last year when we had to do taxes for 2021, there's a little box on your tax form saying, did you purchase crypto assets? And that was the true serum. If you didn't check that box and you did, you are lying to the federal government. I need everyone to understand that. You are lying to a federal agency and you will get punished. I have, in big knowledge, been told that sooner or later, they're gonna go over every one of those and they're gonna figure it out. But here's the headline from CNBC. IRS steps up efforts to target US taxpayers who failed to report and pay taxes on cryptocurrency transactions. All right, we've been saying this now for a while. When you're adding 80,000 IRS agents on the Inflation Reduction Act, they're not going, your politicians that you turned around and voted for, that you put in office, are going to go after you. Yes, it was absolutely, they can go ahead and front run stocks and make millions of dollars, Nancy Pelosi. But no, if you go ahead and you did a $2,000 transaction, you bought Bitcoin and you made $2,000, they are going after you if you didn't check that box and if you didn't report it. Guys, it's BS. This is the beginning of the end. You need to have that conversation. You need to go and talk to your congressman or senator and you say that 80,000 more IRS agents is to blow you up out there, guys. And this was a last minute pitch by one of the aisle sides to spend more money and to make sure that everybody was going to be overtaxed and overburdened by the IRS. Let's go to the next one. Post-merge, ETH has become obsolete. Guys, I said this once, I said it, I'll say it again. It was a nothing burger. This was a bunch of pumped influencers out there telling you how great of a moment this triple halving was. Triple halving didn't do anything. It just was a pump and dump for most of them and for a large VCs out there. ETH went to 2,200 and then just fell 1,000 points right after. It was garbage. Did it make ETH more cheaper? No. Did it make ETH more faster? No. It went from proof of work to proof of stake. Yes, it had some inflationary, less ETH was being produced. It pissed the miners off. They sold all their ETH to bring the ETH price down. There's nothing that was exciting about this. It wasn't bigger than any Bitcoin halving. When it's all said and done, of all the layer ones, ETH is the most clumsiest, cluckiest, whatever. That and Solana are the lowest form of L1s that are out there. One can't keep active and online, and the other one is you can't build on it unless you go to layer twos, because its fees are so high. And since nobody's using and transacting on it right now because crypto is down, NFTs are down, everything's down, you're seeing that it's a little more affordable. Still, it's the highest fees in the industry. Next article. Apple must be stopped as Web2 firm launches 30% NFT tax. Epic Games CEO. Guys, let's be very honest. Don't go to Apple's site. Don't buy any NFTs from Apple. If you're looking at NFT sales off of Epic Games, it's you know, that's fantastic. Some people will, but most younger kids are not into NFTs. They don't see the utility of them. They just see their parents' pocketbook, you know, and they'd rather rent stuff out. So it says, with Apple introducing a hefty tax on NFT sales in its app store, Tim Sweeney said the move would crush another new technology. It's not going to crush the new technology. People will be reverted to other different, you know, platforms, other different places to buy it. Apple's going to realize sooner or later that they will not dominate Web 3. I get Web 2, yes. Web 3, no, they won't. It will be a lot more spread out. Before Tim Sweeney, if you want to launch your, you know, Epic Games NFTs, don't launch them on the App Store. You would actually hurt Apple if you launched it on OpenSea or you launched it on any of the other platforms. But if you launched it on Apple, you're going to hurt your own people. Don't do it. Let them negotiate down that. There should be no tax on it. They want, well, actually there is going to be some tax on it because Apple wants to make money off it. But I would go and be looking at other places to do that at. Next. The All the World's a Stage file is right here. And even though this is an NFT news, we look at this as, is Tesla Skynet? I mean, any of you out there who have seen the franchise Terminator, Skynet, we are now having robotics. And go ahead and put it up, Tesla bot. I want to check this out. So you have Tesla bots that are going to start working on certain jobs in Tesla for Elon Musk. I like this little thing that Elon Musk put up when he was talking about it at a conference. Look what it says. Tesla bot on the left-hand side, it says, world built by humans for humans. What does it say underneath? Friendly. Can that be changed? Can they take over the world? Ask Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm just kidding, guys. But Skynet, I mean, talk about steps. I love how it says eliminates dangerous, repetition, boring tasks. Guys, what's the first stage of being replaced? Telling you you're not being replaced, right? What's the very first thing that somebody who's going to replace you says? You're not going to be replaced. We're only going to replace the menial tasks. And the menial tasks become the important task. And the important tasks become the major tasks. This is the beginning of the end. Repeat after me. Keep them. I think the World Economic Forum said it best, right? You will own nothing and you will like it. Next. Oh, let's get into it. Is Disney about to make its big crypto move in the NFTs, metaverse, and DeFi? Let's bring on producer Emmy. She is becoming the resident NFT guru. Hey, Emmy, how you doing?
Hi.
How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I don't see any stickers on you anymore. It's been about a week.
My face is here, and I have. Okay.
Woo! All right, no comments about that. We're commenting about the content, not about the Nike bow or the bougie perfume she has on today. I mean, I know she wore it for you guys, so you can smell it.
Smell-o-vision coming.
Smell-o-vision coming to the next NFT, right?
Right. Scratch and sniff NFT.
All right, tell us about Disney making a splash here.
Okay, so Disney has they're looking for the proper lawyer, I believe, so they can filing trademark for NFT. Basically, what they had to say in this article is that they want scoot this over. They want to be able to continue their storytelling.
Yes.
And they see the Disney Plus app as an experiential lifestyle platform.
Got it.
Not just a movie or entertainment platform, which I think is really interesting. And I guess basically they're looking to like take the magic bigger. So we reported 2 weeks ago on the Disney AR VR movie Remembering is what it was called. So it sounds like that was like their first kind of tester project, and since it was having such a great like reaction from everyone, they're gonna put money into moving forward with other Web3 style things. Right,
other projects.
Yeah.
Well, just I'm you know, obviously I'm significantly older than the youngin here. The youngin. But let's go look at the evolution of Disney. You know, Walt Disney put together a park, right? A theme park. And from there, he had cartoons, right? These little cartoons, 30 seconds cartoons. We used to see them, and I'm dating myself here, in front of movies at the movie theater. You'd see 2 cartoons, and then you see the actual movie.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay.
So that was the evolution. Well, from there, what Walt Disney did was they said, hey, let's make full-length movie cartoons, right? And Pinocchio and Snow White, and that's how all that began. Well, then from there, what did he do? He started saying, okay, let's make videos. And so he started selling all this cartoon, all this nostalgia on videotapes, CDs, or discs, DVDs, yeah. Started selling on DVDs. So then now it took it from you having to go to a theme park to going to a movie theater to now it's in your house, right? So that's the evolution. Now what does he do? Well, they launched their own channel for videos, right? For videos and movies, their own app, and now they're getting into the newest thing, which is metaverse, NFTs, and DeFi. Now, Walt Disney obviously is dead, and his kids have taken over.
Whoa, they froze him.
No, well, yeah, what was it called, cryogenic, or they freeze his brain or whatever, his head. So with that being said, the evolution of Disney has become obviously a worldwide brand. And you know that, right now you could actually buy Disney NFTs off of Vivi.
Oh, really?
Right? It's pretty cool. So they already have it, but he wants to do a big launch.
Yeah, he wants to do a big launch. And when I was poking around a few different our news sites that we frequent about this article, basically they were saying is they don't want it to always be movie and merch and products. They want it to possibly be like if they release a special character as an NFT and it does really well, then it would get its own movie or show, or so it's going to be kind of changing how they do stuff. It's really interesting.
This is the evolution of this this industry that we're seeing. I want to say space, but I don't know what to say anymore because crypto is just like all encompassing now as it's becoming more and more part of our lives, NFTs, and so. Yes, that's the first article here. Let's go on the next one. It says, throw your Bored Apes in the trash. Well, don't do it quite yet if we're looking at Bored Apes.
Or you could just send them to us.
Well, I mean, if you want to get rid of it, you could send it to us. If you want to send it to us, I mean, right now, the floor of Bored Apes is 83?
Yes, correct.
83 ETH. ETH is at 1,200. So the least expensive Bored Ape is a $100,000 piece of art.
We take gifts and donations.
Yeah, the poor producer fund, right?
Yes.
So with that being said, what this article is going over, and the next article that we're gonna hit, is that there's so much use case for NFTs that's so far beyond just animal pictures. Now, you've heard me, if you've go back and watch some of my videos, I've said this over and over. I've actually, a month ago, I went over some of the use cases that NFTs are really going to be used for. These are community-based NFTs that were first put out. And so the popularity is going to be in the community and the values in the community. It's not actually in the piece of art, though it does, reciprocate to that piece of art. We have seen launched probably 10,000 or more different pieces of art like this. Most of them are worthless, completely worthless. But Bored Apes, they were smarter. They thought of it as a business. I know Neo Tokyo is out there as well. They look at it as a business in the gaming side, how to propel gaming in Web3 and get it going there. Bored Apes are basically going to put a world together, right? And we talked about the outer
limits?
No. Outer side? No, outer side. Yeah, other side.
Other side, yeah.
Other side, I'm sorry. The other side. So that means you can walk around into their worlds. I actually own a piece of land there because I have a mutant. They gave them away free. So you're going to keep seeing that, and that's their value of them. But outside of that value, you're not really seeing a whole lot. The majority of stuff is you can buy it for $100, and some of those have value in the communities. Others are just worthless. So
there's also, it's kind of interesting, like the NFTs that are simply art or don't have necessarily tied to it. There's special companies that are coming out with ways that you can display them in your home. So it'd be like a special screen that would illuminate it, or if it moves, it would display things. So that's kind of interesting, but yeah, definitely see where you're coming from.
So some of the influencers I see have Bored Apes and punks, and cyberpunks, and they have a picture of theirs, and now they're illuminating from behind, and they put it as a picture on the wall.
Yeah, so like illuminating the art. It's kind of interesting.
Yes.
Next topic is still covering art and NFTs. So this says photography is the most thriving NFT market.
Yes.
Very interesting.
And we've talked about this. Let me add trivia. Who did we talk about last Friday?
Damien Hirst.
We talked about Damien Hirst on Thursday. Who we talk on Friday? Baywatch babe.
Oh yeah, Pamela Anderson. Yeah.
And that was all photographs of her back in the 80s.
So I read a little bit more on that article. Not only do you get a museum quality print, you also get the 35mm film.
Holy crap!
And it all comes in a tube together.
No
so
kidding.
Interesting.
Yes. Yeah. That is awesome. I mean, and obviously Pamela Anderson hasn't been in the spotlight for years now. She went private life after she divorced Tommy Lee, and that was kind of an ugly, ugly divorce. But when it's all said and done, I mean, this is the next step. People are now saying, well, give me real art. Don't give me animal picture art. I call it art. Some people call it cartoonish, whatever. But that's the next step. But guys, this is just the next evolution of it. This is going to be a very, very, in my eyes, it's going to be a very, very small piece of NFTs, because this is still not use case of how you're going to use it on your daily life. I mean, I really feel if you get pulled over in your car and by a policeman, what are you going to do? You're going to pull your wallet out, not your physical wallet, but your phone that's going to have your digital wallet on it, and on there is going to have an NFT of your driver's license, NFT of your insurance. Yeah. And you're going to show on the blockchain, and he can verify it off the blockchain.
That would be really cool, because it could be, they're always going to ask for 3: license, insurance, and registration.
Yep.
So if all those things were presented nicely in a wallet like that, I wonder how much time they could take off of like traffic stops and infractions and stuff like that.
Well, and also, if you did it right, you can actually scan it, and it will tell you if it's on the blockchain or not. Immediately, I'll go back to my car, punch in the information. Exactly. You would know if it's fake right then and there. It would be giving that information.
Yeah, so cool. Very cool.
Very cool. Well, guys, thank you very much for joining us today. I think that hopefully give you some more use cases for NFTs and a little bit of rant up front about the IRS and Apple wanting to just take and rip us off as usual.
Yeah, as per usual.
As per usual. So you guys take care. If you have any comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, we will see you tomorrow. Peace.
Bye.